Trade.
Good day everyone. No matter where you're tuning from, whether you just started your mornings, or it is in the middle of a training greens, or relaxing at the end of your day, your host for the next 3 hours. On behalf of the WeMasterTrade teams, I'm thrilled to have you here. Today's session is just not another presentation, it is the real conversations. A chance for you to step into the entry rooms of one of the most fast-growing and forward-thinking foreign trading firm in the industry. And of course, I'm not here alone. Joining me are two standing traders who have shaped the culture, the vision, and the standards of WeMasterTrade. They are not only skilled professionals, they are the mentors and the leaders within our community. First up, the ever composed, always insightful Helen. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Kai. Hello everyone, and thank you for choosing to spend your time with us today. I'm really excited for this session because there's so much we're going to uncover, not just strategies or rules, but the entire ecosystem that WeMasterTrade has built. This is the platform that doesn't just fund trades, it's build trader, step by step from starting out to scaling to earning.
And next to her is someone known for self-analysis, clear logic, and absolutely no nonsense trading strategies, precise, and one of the strongest voices in our trading communities. Please welcome Annie.
Thank you, Kai. Hello everyone in the chat. I'm really thrilled to be here. What excites me the most is that today we're going to unpacking everything, not just what WeMasterTrade offer, but also how you can truly take advantage of each part in our system, packages, promotions, scaling, payout structure, all of it. If you have ever had question or doubt, today is your chance to ask.
Exactly. Whether you're completely new or already the front traders with us, today's live stream will give you the full pictures, not just the highlight reels. We are going to walk you through what WeMasterTrade truly is and what we believe in, how our programs are designed, and why we operate differently from the traditional brokers or the broker firm. And just to clarify, this is about selling you anything. This is about having you understand what you are signing up for, how are the structure work, and how you can use that structure to do not only success but absolutely scale.
Let's start with something important, the story behind WeMasterTrade. WeMasterTrade was built as a funding project, not as a broker. That's the different matters. Broker profit from volume or client losses. WeMasterTrade profit only when traders succeed. We provide capitals, take on the risk, and share profits when you perform. That philosophy is the backbone of everything in our system.
Exactly, and that philosophy serves our trading packages as well. Today we will walk through each package, who it designed for, how to choose the right one, and what to expect. If you ever look at our packages and thought which one fits my style, you finally get the answer.
And beyond just explaining, we are doing the live side-by-side comparisons, pricings, the account size, the mass styles, the consistency rules, payout timelines. Reading the number on the website is one thing, understanding the intentions behind those numbers is another.
And once you understand packages, the next big question is always, how do I stay compliant while trading? So we will dive deep into the rules, especially the day loss limit, and also how it's calculated, why floating profit and losses matters, and how to avoid violation, especially overnight. We'll also break down maximum total loss, the consistency ratio, and clarify common misunderstanding around trade sizing and risk per trade.
And I won't just eat one rule. I will share real experience from my early funding trading days, mistakes I make, adjustments I learn, and how the rules are actually there to protect your growth, not to limit it.
And of course, we'll roll through our current promotions, discount codes, support campaigns, capitals, and show you exactly how to qualify and submit the proof properly.
And finally, we'll talk about the scale-up plan, one of the most underrated features of WeMasterTrade. Many traders don't realize there's a structured pathway to grow into higher capital tier. With consistent performance, you don't just get payout, you actually climb toward being a six-figure funded trader.
And speaking of growth, let's talk about one of the strongest engines behind long-term income as WeMasterTrade, the profit-sharing model. This is the heartbeat of what makes us different from every typical pro firm out there. When you trade on a funding account, follow the rules and share profits. We share that profit with you, and not just small cuts up to 90%. But here's the thing, the percentage is just the headline. What really matters is the payout cycle, the square time and how the timeline works. And we're breaking all up that day so you know exactly how to maximize every payout opportunity.
Now, I know a lot of you turning in today's are just traders. Some of you are mentors, educators, community leaders, or you simply have a strong network. So we are also diving into our affiliate program, and we are doing it transparently. We walk you through how commissions are calculated, how referrals are tracked, and more importantly, what you need to qualify to pay out. And that includes the full explanation of the two reference rules and the minimum funding requirements. No confusion, no surprise.
And that's super important. We have seen huge growth in affiliate activity lately, which is awesome. But we want every partner to feel clear, confident, and responsible with the way they promote. When you understand the system, you are not just earning commissions, you are building a long-term sustainable income stream.
So, as you can already tell, it's not your usual light surface level live stream. Today we are going deep into everything: the trading package, trading rules, promos, scale-up pathways, the profit sharing, and affiliate opportunities. Always the one goal that helps you make the smartest, most informed decisions for your trading journey.
And we want this to be interactive, not just a letter. So if you have questions, throw them into the chat anytime. Our moderators are here or watching and will answer as many we possibly can. Your voice matters. This whole live stream is for you.
And if you're watching the replay later, don't worry. We'll leave timestamps summarized, and also you can always reach out to our support team for clarification. They are one of the most dedicated teams I've worked with. They really want traders to succeed.
So before we jump in, let me just say this. WeMasterTrade is not just a platform, it is a commitment. A commitment to build a real traders, a commitment to fairness, a commitment to give the people all around the world a structured, scalable path to turning trading into professions, not a gamble. So if you are here to grow, to understand, and to take the actions, you are in exactly the right place. Let's take this journey together. Alright everyone, thank you once again for being here with us today. Before we jump into the package, trading rules, the promotes, and everything exciting that is coming, we want to take a step back and zoom out for a moment. Because before you put your time, your energies, and your trading journeys into the platform, understanding who we are, what we believe in, is it just the helpful, is it essential? And so the next segment is all about the origins, intentions, and impact. Is it about where WeMasterTrade came from, what values hold this and the platform together, and how those values transform into the real tools, real opportunities, and real outcomes for traders like you. And to walk us through that stories, I got two people who literally live and breathe these missions every single day. Helen and Denise. Helen, let's get it off for the beginning.
Thanks, guys. To really understand WeMasterTrade, you have to understand what is worth creating in the first place. Unlike some broker or law firm that rule out of traditional finance, WeMasterTrade was born with a very specific mission to give the capital trader access to real capital, regardless of where they come from, what their background is, or how much money they have in their savings. Talent should be limited by consumption, and that's exactly what WeMasterTrade was built to sell. We were founded in 2022 as a part of WeMasterTrade Group, headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. WeMasterTrade makes its name through investment network, copy trading technology, and signal. But WeMasterTrade is work created with a sharper, more focused vision to find high potential traders, support them, fund them, and scale them, so they can earn professionally without risking their own capital.
There's one key point many people overlook, and this matters. WeMasterTrade is not a broker. This isn't a slogan, it's a fundamental difference in how we operate. We don't earn from spread, we don't earn from commission, and we don't earn when traders lose. Our model is only works when traders are profitable. That's why everything we have built, instant funding, profit sharing, scale ups, is designed with that alignment in mind. We take on the capital risk, we provide the structure and the pathway. Your role is to trade with skill and discipline, and when you grow, we grow. But there's also something important. Skill alone isn't enough. One of our core principles from day one has been education first. We don't want traders just memorizing rules. We want them to understand the logic behind the structure, the why behind the risk model, and that's why we invested heavily into the WeMasterTrade Academy, a complete learning ecosystem designed to take a trader from beginner all the way to consistently funded professionals.
And the Academy is seriously something special. We have the trainings that covers everything from trading theology to risk calibrations to advanced and multi-asset strategies. But the best part of it is it not just the theories, it's built to mirror the real trading environment inside WeMasterTrade. So whatever you learn in the academies, you can apply directly to your fund's account that the very same day. And to make sure that everything we build matches global the education standards, WeMasterTrade is proud to be ISO certificates and recognitions driven institutions that deliver high quality structures and internationally complete learning systems. This is a big achievement, and it represents our commitment to long-term trader development.
And now that certification is just a badge, it's a statement. It shows we're invested in developing trader, not in collecting fee and disappearing like so many firms in this way. While other broad firms rise fast and run it even faster, WeMasterTrade has built real structure, stability, compliance, transparent processes, and a team that stands behind every decision. We are not here for a quick way, we're here to help build career that last.
And that commitment shows in the story we hear every day. If you visit our testimonial page, you will see traders from Nigeria, Vietnam, Canada, the Philippines, South Africa, all sharing how WeMasterTrade didn't just help them to earn more, but help them to trade with confidence and purpose. Some passed challenges after years of being stuck in retail brokers. Some finally escaped the fear of risking their own savings. And some found clarity, structure, and support they would never experience before. We have watched students turn into full-time traders. We have seen women step back into finance after a long career break, and young professionals from underbanked regions, people who were locked out of the market, now trade with real capital and real opportunities. And the impact we care about, that is what keeps us moving.
But the ecosystems go beyond furnace for the traders who want to keep learning, evolving, and staying in tune with the markets. We maintain the constantly update blog sections, weekly insights, philosophy, breakdowns, market reactions, platform updates. We believe the trading is a lifelong craft, and we make sure our communities never stop sharpening its edge. And let's talk about the culture for a moment. What sets the WeMasterTrade apart isn't just the features, it is the mindset we cultivate. Integrity, respect, share knowledge. What are you chatting in our Telegram groups, watching our YouTube series, or talking to our live support team? We will not want things. We actually listen. We treat the traders like the partners, not the ticket numbers.
And I want to be very honest here. In most platforms, the trader is not just another customer, but at WeMasterTrade, the trader is the seller of the entire model. Your performance for the business, your feedback shape the platform. So consistency determine how far we scale together. That kind of motor accountability is rare, and it's something we genuinely value.
So if you have ever questioned whether this path is real, whether a trading career is something you can actually build, go read the testimonial, look at the funded accounts, and talk to people who have been through the system. The stories are real, the capital is real, and the result, they speak loudly.
To summarize, WeMasterTrade is more than a law firm. We are a capital allocators, a talent accelerators, and education first trading institutions. We are here to challenge the status quo in the trading assets, to reward the performance over the promotions, and create the real, scalable income opportunities for the traders worldwide, no matter where you shop. This is the bigger than a platform, is the trading movement, and if you are ready to be a part of it, today's LiveStream will give you the full roadmap to get started. Thank you, Helen and Anis, for that deep and honest walkthrough. Coming up next, we will take these foundations and connect it directly to what we offer. Our actual account packages. That means offering breakdowns of all the different account options at WeMasterTrade, how they differ, who decide for, and what kind of result you can realistically expect from it. Now that we explore who WeMasterTrade is and the principles we stand for, this is the time to dive into one of the most important parts of today's sessions, a detailed discussions on our account packages. For most traders, this is where the journey begins, choosing the structures that align with your goals, your trading style, and your current skill level. And when we say packages, we are not just talking about dollar amounts, we are talking about the frameworks for role. Each pack at WeMasterTrade represents a different pathways, a roadmap toward building the skills, scaling your capitals, and unlocking the potentials. Today we will walk you through every package, explain what it offers, how it's structured, and more importantly, who it's designed for.
Exactly, Kai. As WeMasterTrade, we don't believe in a one-size-fits-all model. That's why we created two distinct product lines for traders: the challenge package and the instant funding package. Each line comes with the reality of account size and configuration because the trader come with different strength, risk ability, and timeline. To make sure they are part for everyone, whether you are starting small or ready to scale up.
And also, now let's talk about the instant funded package, designed for traders who are ready to skip the challenge phase and start trading with real capital immediately. Unlike the challenge model, this is for who already have a test strategy or want to hit the ground running. It's fast, efficient, and still structured around the same risk rules that keep your account safe.
And in the instant funding package, you select an account size on 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, and 100,000. And you start trading a real fund from day one. The rule is straightforward: 5% daily loss limits, 10% maximum lot, and 1 to 100 leverage. There are no simulate phase. You're already in the funding state, and your profit share up to 90%.
To summarize, the challenge packages is perfect if you want to step-by-step progressions, prove your skills, get familiar with the WeMasterTrade risk framework, and gradually unlock the higher profit shares. The instant funding package is for the traders who want to start with real capital immediately, with all the protections and the profit sharing benefits intact.
Exactly. Think of this way. Challenge package will help you build confidence, demonstrate skill, grow progressively. Instant funding will help you trade live capital immediately if you are confident in your strategy. Both paths lead to the same destination, which is scaling your trading career with WeMasterTrade.
And don't forget, both packages are fully compliant with WeMasterTrade risk management rules. That's our guarantee. You have a clear, transparent path whether you're learning, testing, or trading full-time. The difference is only the starting point, your skill level, and comfort with reach.
So whatever stage you are, the beginners, the intermediate, or advanced, this is the WeMasterTrade package for you. And coming up next, we'll go into do the side-by-side comparisons of the challenge and the interest funders. So you can clearly see account size, the risk rules, the timelines, and the profit sharing opportunities.
So, who are the mid and higher tier challenges best for? So, the $25,000 to $100,000 challenge packages are perfect for traders who already have capital management experience, especially those aiming to scale into larger funding accounts. If you have passed other top challenges or have a strong verified trading history, this is the natural next step to level up your career.
Every challenge package comes with the one-time fees. For example, just $50 for the 10K challenge. This is a good part. That fee is refundable once you become the funders and meet the minimum performance conditions. And if things don't go your ways, you're eligible for a 30% reset discount. So you can start fresh and keep learning. But what if you don't want to roll through the challenge at all and want to real capital from the day one? Earning per lead based on the results. That is where our instant funding package come in.
And this is where WeMasterTrade really stands out. The instant funding model is designed for experienced, disciplined traders who want to trade real capital immediately. No evaluation, no demo stages, just live trading, fully backed by a structured, fair, and transparent system.
And accessibility is key. You can choose from several account types based on your trading style, relevances, and goals. Today we will go through the four main instant funding package: the 51010, 510 Euro, 51010 Novice, and Customer. We will compare the detail, but more importantly, we will help you figure out which product is right for you.
Let me set the screens on the instant funding package. Give you live trading access from the day one. That means no challenge phase, no evolutions. You pay once, follow the rules, and start trading real capital immediately. And average account not matter the size included. No time limits, up to 90% profit shares. Scale up plan toward 1 million. Support for the EAs, the swing traders, the scabins, and even the SFT strategies. Now let's go package by package. Next up, let's shift gears to the 51010 package. Same maximum capitals up to $200,000, but now you can get 5% daily loss and 10% overall limit. So why is that important?
That extra breathing room is huge for traders who scale into positions or like taking multiple entries per setup. Imagine you are in a volatile market with fast swing. The 5-10-10 rule let you navigate larger moves without hitting daily limits prematurely. It's a game changer for professional style trading.
The profit target here is 10%, perfectly aligned with the higher risk window, and as always you get full flexibility, scalping, EAs, new trading, swing trade, HFC, whatever should your start. This package is all about tolerance and adaptability. It's your trader who understand position sizing, risk management, and market timing.
So, who is it for? This package is perfect for day traders, especially those focusing on fast-moving assets like Nasdaq, gold, or volatile forex pairs. If you already have a test intraday strategy and want a little extra breathing room for risk, this is the package for you. It gives you flexibility without sacrificing structures.
And it also great for traders who ride with clear targets. That 10% profits goal act as a motivating milestone, keeping you focused and payout oriented. Some traders perform best when they know exactly what success looks like, and the package gives them that clarity without feeling restricted.
So to sum up, the 5-10-10 for the high tolerance intraders or ambitious traders. Next, we will dive into the 5-10 zeros and 5-10-10 no PC packages, which are even more flexible for advanced trading styles, including the EAs, the casping, and more aggressive strategies. Now, this is one of personal favorites for traders who love trading on their terms. The 5-10-0 package, you get a 5-day limit, 10% overall loss, but 0 profit target. That's right, no number tracing you around. Trade small, chase patiently, and let results come naturally.
For traders who rely on reducing overpays, this is a poor freedom. You focus on supporting capital, building consistent gain, and growing your account without arbitrage pressure. No target, just trading, clean, control, and trading.
This package is perfect for low-frequency traders and market sniper. If you take 3 to 5 trades a week, each with careful planning, this environment actually rewards patience rather than punishing it.
And this is a profile for veteran swing trader, risk-conscious trader, basically anyone who values consistency over speed. If that sounds like you, this package will feel like home.
And let's face it, not every trader wants to chase target. Some just want to trade cleanly, scale smartly, and grow steadily. This is the package for them.
Next up, for the traders who want maximum flexibility without context, the 5-10-10 no PC package. And it correct me if I'm wrong, this one remove the profits consistency rules.
Exactly, the 5 on 10 risk profile, but no pressure to smooth out your profits. You can hit big wins, take calculated swing, and you are not penalized for volatility in result.
Still has a trade copy as allowed, so this is for manual trader only. But for those who enjoy high risk, high reward trading with additional big spread, this is ideal arena.
It's for aggressive traders, risk taker, or anyone frustrated by strict consistency rule elsewhere. Trade how you want, as long as you respect the drawdown limits.
And last but not least, the customized package. Think of it as WeMasterTrade settings. You define the rules within your strategy.
You can set your own daily loss, overall loss, and even fund up to the 400,000, the largest funding option we offer. It is designed for skilled traders who want total control without compromising on flexibility.
This is premium or access trading. You can use EAs, new strategy, weekend holding, HFT, everything. If you have a very specific approach in mind, this is the package that lets you bring it to life. And this is for top-tier professionals, hedge fund traders, high-volume traders, signal provider, anyone who wants a fully tailored trading setup. This package put the blueprint in your hands.
And I always say, if you try out the model and nothing fits, the customer package lets you build your own roadmap. The level of freedom is rare in the trading world and extremely powerful for sure trader.
To wrap it up, every instant furnace package we offer is built around the clarities, the fairness, and the real opportunities. Clear risk parameters, competitive commissions, full market access, and the richest profit potentials. Not artificial time limits and payouts. They can start as early as the very next days.
In his methods, no matter your trading strategy, scalping, swing, or manual, there are an account that match you. The key is choosing the one that fits your style and resilience. That building consistency now and the growth compound naturally.
And if you have ever on the fence, our team is available 24/7 to guide you. But here's the real secret. Pick the account that suits your discipline, not your dreams. The right fit always outperforms the flashiest promise.
Alright traders, you have been seen the packages. Now is the time to tackle the rules that can make or break your account. The daily lot limits. Satan's this one separate the roles from the panic. Written furnace feels amazing, but say furnace, that is the real realm. The number one reason the account gets started, one thing, that is the daily loss.
Yes, the infamous daily loss. Most traders think they understand it until it closed their account mid-trade on a Tuesday afternoon. Classic.
But here the silver linings. When you really scrap it, this will become one of your best allies in risk management. Today we will break it down step by step with the real example.
So what is this? The daily loss limits, also called the maximum daily loss, set the hard cap for the losers in the single trading days, including both close and floating trades. Hence, even for seconds, your account shut down automatically.
And here's the nuance. It's always calculate from the higher of your starting balance or equity. That small details is what catches so many traders off guard.
Think of it as a sliding list. It's not there to punish you, it's there to keep you in the game.
So let us get the practical. Day 5, your balance is $105,000, but equity is $107,000. Thanks to some floating profits with
a 4% daily loss, the system calculates from 107,000 a higher number.
And yes, 4% of $107,000 equal around like $4,280. Your equity cannot drop below $102,720 that day, or is out of liquidation.
And here is the kickers. This is the real time, not the systems do not wait. Dip below for even the seconds and boom, account closed.
And now flip it. Day 7 balance is $100,000. Equity is $99,000 because some trades are in loss.
Since the balance is higher, 4% daily loss is $4,000. Your equity must stay about $96,000 all day.
Drop to 95,999,000. Auto liquidation triggers. No margin calls, no warning, just done.
The system executes a market order to close everything. All trades liquidate. Account disabled. You cannot trade again unless you purchase a new package.
And remember, because it executes a live market price, sleeper can make a final profit or loss what that is expected. That 3,900 loss you plan counted into the 4,200 in second.
That is why we always say don't dance on a cake. Respect the limits, protect your capitals, and you will stay for longer than roll consistently.
Alright traders, let's dive into how to avoid violating the daily loss rule. This is where the pro mindset kicks in.
And tips number 1, know your buffer. Don't plan trade that's put you right to the end of your limits. Leave at least 10 to 50% cushion below your mark, especially in a volatile market.
Tips number 2, focus on equity, not just balance. Most traders stare at their balance all day. But if the floating losses are dragging your equity down, you're already at the risk of violation.
Tip number 3, use the dashboards. WeMasterTrade provides live risk dashboards to check your loss status frequently. Don't rely on the memories or the dashboard.
Tip number 4, pause after early losses. If you lose 3% in the first hour of lending session start, reflect, don't try to revamp trade back into the green.
Tips number 5, trade smaller during news events. Trading gold during an FP at full size. That is a fast tracking to hitting daily loss. Scale down your lots, dry the post volatility move safely.
And common the rocky mistakes. Let's talk about the traps. What the mistake do the traders make the most often with their daily loss?
So number 1, over leveraging. Opening trade that 5 to 7% of your account, thinking you will exit quickly. When it's over fast, it's already too late.
Number 2, holding overnight without checking exposure. 3 trades left overnight, wake up to 60 pip gap daily loss can trigger before you can even open your eyes.
And the third big mistake?
Assuming only close trades matter. No, equity in full of loading will feel a lot too. That's your real score. And I always tell you for the new trader, the daily loss isn't all your enemy. Take a look at your account airbag. It is designed to stop you from making invisible mistakes.
Exactly, it forces discipline. You can be aggressive but only inside the box. Learn that and you will last longer than 90% of the market.
And one last point, this is just about rules, it's about trust. WeMasterTrade fund you because we trust you will manage the risk responsibilities. The daily loss is protect that choose for the both sides. And next up we will come to the maximum loss rule, but before that we will take the stop break and we will come.
Trade. Trade. Trade.
Welcome back. Release we covered the daily loss rules, your trade day-to-day stick belts. But now is the time to talk about the limits, the boundaries. I'm talking about the maximum loss rules, your account's airbags. It is not just for 1 day, it's for the entries life of your account.
A lot of traders think I didn't hit my daily limit, I'm safe. But a few days of small losses add up and suddenly liquidation.
Exactly. The max loss is the final safety net. Hit it and the system see your accounts as unsalvageable. Immediate closure, no exception.
Let's break it down simply. Is it the total loss your account can sustain across all the trades? At any moment, if you everything, including open trades, dips below that threshold, the account is gone, period.
Unlike the day loss, which reset each day, this is cumulative low 2% one day, 3% the next, cross the line, and that's it.
The actual percentage depends on your package. Typically 6% or 10% of your starting balance is always based on your initial capital, not your equity or profits.
Suppose your account starts at 50,000, which is the 6% smart loss, that is 3,000.
Your equity can never fall below 47,000. Doesn't matter if you make the 1,000 yesterday, it's cumulative from the start.
And remember, both close and floating losses count. Close at $2,000, floating $1,200. Equity is going to be $46,800. Below $47,000, account will be closed.
Not about the net gains or loss across trades. It is about the real-time activities and the stop-loss floor.
And say your account grow to 51,000 for field rate, right?
Yeah, but max loss is still based on the original $50,000. 6% limit, it will be $47,000. Profit only give extra buffer.
Exactly. Your equity can drop 4,000 before hitting the floors. Profits does not move the threshold.
Drop below the max loss even by a few dollars and auto liquidation triggers instantly. All trades close at market price.
And like the daily loss, slipping might make your final numbers slightly worse. That's just a market reality.
And most importantly, once break, the account is permanently disabled. Not reset, not rollback. Want to continue trading, you must purchase the new packages.
Alright traders, here's the secret sauce. How do you stay inside the max loss box and trade like pro without sweating every second?
Tips number 1, know your loss always. Track your total close losses every day. Don't wait that for a dashboard alerts calculate manually. Awareness is half the battle.
Tips number 2, treat profits as armor, not ammo. Floating gains don't mean going well. Reduce loss size when you are ahead. Protect your capital, don't gamble it.
And tip number 3, manage floating losses like a hawk. Even one roll trade can turn your cushions into the catastrophe. Stay alert, stay vigilant.
Tip number 4, step back when dangers loom. If you're 5% down on a sigma loss, don't trade it. Walk away, take a rest, unlike patient say account.
And tip number 5, never fight volatility blindfolded. Big news, reduce size, gold, Nasdaq, EUR pairs, they spike fast, respect the market, respect the limit.
Now let's read these rules. Here's the moves that destroys the account faster than you can blink.
Tip number 1, over leveraging. Opening position at 5 to 7% of your account. Technique is safe. One wrong move and you're toast.
Number 2, ignoring floating trades. Close 3 losers, think you are safe. One more red trade floating, $1,500 to $2,000. Boom, account crossed the line.
Number 3, revenge trading. Low yesterday, come back swinging today to recover. That's how a sequential market is split into sessions.
And tip number 4, sleeping during news. Tight stops don't matter. A single candle can wipe out your purpose before you can blink.
And listen up, the market isn't the enemy, it's your protected soul, your airbag. Every top trader I know treats it as non-negotiable. Cross it and the lesson hit hard, account gone.
Exactly. Think of this as a reality check. If you are constantly skimming the edge, the problem isn't the rule, it's your strategy or mindset. Fix that and the account lasts years, not days.
So here's the mantra. Traders, respect the max loss. trade inside the pause. Protect your equities, roll consistently, track it like your best friends, and keep it your account alive while more traders sell the trust around you.
As WeMasterTrade, we're not just handing out capital, we're building structure, discipline, and professionalism. The marvelous rules that's the ladder separate gambler from the true traders.
And so let's lock this in. The traders, here's what you need to remember about the master loss. Is it the percentage of your starting balance, usually 6 or 10%? Is it calculated from the real-time equities, not just your balance? Is scalpel close and floating basis? Average pennies matters. And here is the kickers. One is break, the scalp is gone permanently.
Think of this as your final safety net. Respect it, trade smart, and you will survive where most traders failed.
Alright traders, we covered the daily loss limits and the maximum loss rules, your capital safety nets. Now let's talk about the results, not just the risk. As WeMasterTrade, we want to see the traders grow scales and earn sustainable. That is where the profit consistency comes in.
This shows several lucky spots from true growth. It tells us whether you can make consistent profit over time instead of relying on the big one.
And it also shows how we determine profit sharing, withdrawals, and scales up, fund it, and can withdraw at full profit. This rule probably why.
Simply put, the profit consistency radius measures how evenly your profits come into day-to-days. Once huge spikes and several flat or losing days, high ratios, low consistencies.
As WeMasterTrade, most can require 30% profit consistency, meaning your bad day cannot exceed 30% of your total profit. Exception, the 5-10-10 no PC pocket, no profit consistency rule at all.
Important, if your profit consistency exceeds 20%, your profit share drop to 10%. That's right, keep your consistency in check if you want to maximize earning. And the formula is also really simple. Best trading day profit divided to total close profit, multiplied to 100, and that will be the profit consistency percentage.
The better it is single day highest close profit. The total profit is the sum of all close profits minus close losses. Most losses don't count until close.
So if your bad days is 200 and your total profits is 500, your profit consistency is 200 divided 500 and multiples 100 equals 40%. That is too high. You need to trade more to reduce the ratios below the 20% to eligible to profit out.
For example, we got 5-day result. Day 1 will be $100, day 2 $200, day 3 minus 50, day 4 plus $100, and day 5 will be plus 60.
And the total net worth is equal to 100 plus 200 minus 50 plus 100 plus 60 equal to the $410.
The best days is day 2. The 200 is profit consistency equals the 200 divided by 410 multiples 100 equals 48%.
Way above the 30% limit, even though profitable. Profit share dropped to 10% until consistency improves.
So what it means, the profit does not equal pace. Even the profitable traders won't get full the profit shares if brands are too concentrated.
If you rely on 1 or 2 months a day to carry out your account, that's rate, not skill. You need steady wins.
Long-term balance equal higher trust, scales up, and full profit share. That's what separates Funny Pro from Lucky Spike. And over the limit, don't panic. Focus on evening out your profit over multiple days.
There are the practical tips. The first one is real loss time for a few days. The next is to take smaller control win from 200 to 300 per day. Avoid one massive swing trade, and finally spread gain across multiple days.
For the EA's users, monitor your equity coverage. Post that spikes profits one day may hurt profit consistencies. Adjust to get the radius below 20 to 30% for the full profit sharing.
And there will be some common mistake. Number 1, hitting the target early and resting inflates the best day ratio.
Number 2, overtrading after the big day, trying to squeeze more in higher ratio.
Ignoring tip number 3 is ignoring the rules. Profit consistency is what we actually measure for the roles and scale.
And the profit consistency isn't a hurdle, it is your roadmap to sustainable growth and maximum profit share.
Hit this and WeMasterTrade will trust you with bigger capital, ignores it, and even profitable accounts get reduced payout.
So remember, small, steady, reliable profits won't lucky spike any days. Keep the profit consistency below 20 to 30% to maximize your profit sales and scale fast.
At the end of the day, this isn't about controlling you, it's about building habits that can handle scale. If you can be consistent with the 25,000, what happens when we reach your 100,000 or more?
Exactly. Consistency is your ticket to trust. At WeMasterTrade, we fund traders, but we also study them. This rule shows whether you are serious about long-term trading or just chasing the case spikes.
And we're seeing it's time against the traders who respect these rules. They are the ones getting multiple payouts, referrals, and eventually scaling into the six-figure funded account.
So don't feed the rule, embrace it at feedback. Too high, that's good, it means you made profit. Now the goal is to balance out over multiple sections.
And remember, no manual math required. WeMasterTrade dashboard automatically calculates your profit consistency ratio. Check in anytime under Strategic tab.
So, to summarizing, with recap for the traders, this rules about a balance, not a volume. Keep your best days in the 20% of the total profits for the mass payout. Spread your wins across the multiple sections. Monitor the process using the dashboard. So far, we walked through the daily loss limits, tackled the maximum account loss, and examined how profit consistency shapes your long-term payout and role. And now we arrive at the finals and perhaps most overlooked rule, the risk consistency rules. You now know how to protect your capitals and keep your payout on track. But see the final pillars, the ones that separate reckless traders from the rogues. We talk about the risk consistency rules. What we like to call discipline test. Because honestly, the market isn't your biggest threat, your own inconsistencies is.
Exactly, traders often think the hardest part is predicting price, but really it's staying disciplined with how much you reach per trade.
This rule doesn't care about your win rate, it monitors your risk pros. If you want to scale at WeMasterTrade, this is non-negotiable.
Here is the simple version. You cannot risk more than 2% of your initial account balance on any single trade ideas.
And that includes everything linked to that trade idea: flow trades, floating losses, fees, and swaps. Nothing is excluded.
For accounts like 5-10-10 no PC package, the rules is even stricter, 1% per trade idea.
So consistency isn't just about the profits and loss, it's about the process, random persistent sizings, while every swings very hard to scale.
This rule protects both you and WeMasterTrade. It reserves capital and ensures your assets play out over time.
Think of this as your account heartbeat. If loss jump from 0.5 to 5 overnight, that's chaos, not trading.
So, a trader's ideas isn't just one trade, one order, it's a bunch of traders sharing the same logic.
For example, three buy order on go at different time is one trade idea.
Same symbol, same direction, close around the same time, group logically, at a 2% risk cap applies to the entire bundle.
So the systems does not just look at the traders individually, it's look at the logical funnels.
And what's allowed, you can have multiple trade ideas as long as each respects the 2% risk limit.
Buy gold, sell GBP, JPY, Sell AUD USD, 3 separate trades idea. Each can risk up to 2%.
3 buys order on goals, same direction, same assets, equal 1 trade idea.
If combined risk exceeds 2%, the account is flagged immediately, no exceptions.
So let's break it down immediately. Imagine a 50,000 account, your risk consistency limit is 2% per trade idea, so 1,000 mass per punit.
And the trade idea number 1, the buy goal total which is 900, which is 1.8%, perfectly under the limit.
Later, you open another buy on gold, same direction, same assets, combined with the first position. Your risk is now totally 1,200, that is 2.4%. Even though each trade looks small individually, the system counts them as one trade idea.
And here is the crucial spot. The platform sees a 2% break immediately. That means even a small miscalculation can trigger a violation.
Remember, it's include floating losses too. If the first gold trade is floating to minus 500 and the second at the minus 700, your equity hit the 46,800 over the 2% limit violation trigger.
This is why you must think in trade idea bundles, not isolate trades. That's how pros stay in compliance without cutting back on strategy.
Trade ideas counts combined risk, say under 2% per trade ideas, and track both floatings and close closes. Master this and risk consistency become your allies.
Pro tips to stay inside the rule. Tips number 1, count trade idea, not trades.
Tip number 2, keep position size set stable, not shooting jump.
Tip number 3, use WeMasterTrade dashboards. Left risk tracking is your best friends.
Tip number 4, plan trade ahead. Don't open multiple position size impulsively.
Tip number 5, watch news events. Volatility can push you over 2% fast.
And this isn't punishment, it's a framework for the long-term success. Trade inside the box and you can scale safely.
Respect the risk consistency rule and you will last 90% of traders.
Combine risk disciplines, risk consistencies, daily and mass loss management. That is the chief factor separating amateurs from professional traders at WeMasterTrade.
And so while risk consistency isn't optional, it isn't just a checkboard on a dashboard. It's how pro play the game. Task 1 will lie by this. Big bank and foreign and top-tier trader, they treat it like works well.
Right. This isn't about micromanaging on your own you are limiting freedom. It's about protecting your account, our capitals, and the trust in this trading community. Miss this and even a small mistake can spiral fast.
Here's the realities. Traders who embrace these rules, who understand that small difference risk, and this the entry behind the capitals, those are the ones we invest in. Those are the traders who go from 20,000 to 1 million and beyond.
And if you want to trade like professional, you need to know exactly how much you're risking on every trade, every single day. No guess and no hope, reality is key.
And if you are still opening trades just because a setup feels right or you are eyeballing lot size, consider this is your wake-up call. Structure your trade, respect your limits, and protect your capital, period.
And this, the merciless rules, is it the habits, the mindsets, and the frameworks for long-term success. Note this now. The road to the bigger accounts, the higher payouts, and the consistent roles become the clearest, predictable, and the sustainable. We will make it rules all the rules that I lost, the mass loss, the profit consistencies, and risk consistencies. So now it's time is the part that every trader dreams about. That is scaling your account.
More capital, bigger loss, higher rewards, all while trading without wasting your own money.
And that's exactly what the WeMasterTrade Scale Up Plan does. is a clear roadmap from $10,000 funded account all the way to $1 million with defined milestone and real targets.
Our scale-up plan is performance-based, trades well, follow the rules, hit the profit targets, and your capital rolls. You don't pay for it, you earn it.
No gimmick, your growth comes from consistency, discipline, and smart trading.
And it's aggressive, double, triple, quadruple. You can capital up to $1 million depending on your starting account.
WeMasterTrade offers two scaling paths, a percentage space and the amount space.
Percentage-based adjust level number 1 as 100% of your base account is 20% profit. With required profit consistency, you will move to level 2 at capital increase 50%.
At level 3, it will be 300,000 or 300%. Level 4 will be 600%. Level 5 will be 1,200%. And to level 6, it will be 2,400%. And maximum will be $1 million. And for every level, you complete at least 2 payout cycles to prove stability.
Amount space, the instant furnace is seamless. Start at 10,000 accounts, move up to 15s, 30s, and 60s, all the way to 1 million, hitting the profit targets as each step.
And start at the 25,000. First profit is the 5,000, hit it with consistency. Move to the 37,500, then the 75,000, then the 150,000, all the way to 1 million.
No rush, no penalties. For going at your own pace, just stay within the rules and grow.
Here is what you need per levels. Hit the profit targets, avoid violations like mass or daily loss. Complete the 2 successful payouts and maintain profits consistency when required.
Once all losses are taken, your account is upgrade, bigger capital, bigger earnings, same per trade rate.
And that's real leverage, more capital without taking bigger risk per trade. And there will be some common pitfall. Most traders fail because they overtrade to force target, violating drawdowns.
Other in our consistency earlier on, making 80% of profit in one day, disqualifying payout.
And planning matters. Know your next scale targets and trade to reach it. Don't just trade for today, trade for the level 7s and beyond.
Scaling isn't just about the money. Every level brings more capital, more responsibility. Can you handle the 3,000 and then if 10,000 stress you?
Step-by-step scaling tests your discipline, patience, and mental strength before you even reach 7-figure.
It is not demo hype, it's a real capital, real rules, and real role.
The depression is from 10,000 to 1 million. 1 million is possible, and WeMasterTrade traders have done it repeatedly.
One disciplined month, one consistent profit target at a time, and that's how growth happens.
Respect the rules, trade smart, follow the structures, and as WeMasterTrade, scaling performance, is it just not possible? Is it a guarantees if you play it right? And that wrap out your full walkthrough. From the account setup, risk rules, the profit consistency, the risk vigilance, all the way to scaling to 1 million. Whether you start at 10,000 or 200,000, the path is real, clear, and achievable. And now we will come up to the news today.
Okay, hello traders, welcome to this quick economic outlook. Let's go through the key high-impact events and how they may affect the market. We'll start on Wednesday with important inflation data from Australia. We have CPI month-over-month expected at 0.2%, CPI years-over-years at 3.7%, slightly lower than the previous 3.8%, and the 3-month CPI expected at 0.4%. This tells us that overall inflation is slowly cooling on yearly basis, but core inflation pressure is still present. If the actual CPI comes in lower than the forecast, it may signal weaker inflation momentum and reduce the chance of further tightening from the Reserve Bank of Australia. In that case, we could see AUD weakens, especially against USD and JPY. However, if inflation surprise to the upside, practically the 3-month CPI, the market may start pricing in a more hawkish stance, which could push AUD pairs higher. Expected volatility in AUD USD and AUD JPY during this release.
Also on Wednesday, you have a speak from resident term. While this is not a data release, it can still move the market significantly depending on the tone and content of his speech. If he delivers strong comment about the economic growth, trade policy and support higher interest rate, it could be the seen as a USD positive. On the other hand, if the tone is caution, critical of economic condition or signal policy uncertainty, the dollar may weaken. During speeches, volatility can spike unexpectedly. Spread may widen and price can move quickly without clear technical confirmation. It is important to manage risk properly and avoid over-explore during a live remark.
Moving to Thursday, we have U.S. employment claims forecast at 217,000 compared to the previous 206,000. This is a leading indicator of labor market strength. If claims rise above expectation, it could suggest weakness in job market that may pressure the US dollars because it signals showing economic momentum. In that scenario, gold could be benefit and USD pairs may push back. If claims come in lower than expected, it would indicate continued strength in employment, and that would support the dollars and potentially push yield higher. Watch pairs like EUR USD, GBP USD, and XAU USD for reaction.
Friday will be another important session, especially for the CAD. We have a Canadian GDP month-over-month forecast at 0.1%, slightly higher than the previous 0%. GDP is the direct measure of economic growth. If Canada reports stronger than expected growth, it will support the Canadian dollar and put the USD CAD lower. However, if the GDP is support or print negative, that would suggest economic slowdown, which may weaken CAD and send the USD CAD higher. This really can create strong movement during the New York session, so traders should caution with the position in one CAD pair.
Also on Friday, we have US core PPI and PPI data, both forecast at 0.3%, lower than previous readings. Producer price index measures inflation at the wholesale level is often seen as a leading indicator for consumer inflation. If PPI comes in higher than expected, it may signal that inflation pressure is still persistent in the supply chain. That could strengthen the USD as market may price in a more hawkish Federal Reserve outlook. If PPI comes in weaker than forecast, it would reinforce the narrative inflation is cooling, which could pressure the dollars and support risk assets like stock and gold.
Overall, this week contains multiple high-impact events that can create volatility spike across AUD, USD, and CAD pair. Our suggestion is to reduce position size before major news, avoid enter trade right before the release, and wait till the first 5 to 15 minutes for the market direction confirmation. Pay attention to widening of potential slippage, especially during inflation data and speeches. Risk management is the key during fundamental driven markets.
Stay disciplined, trade with a clear plan and always protect the capital first.
Good luck this week and trade safe to everyone.
Yes, so that's it, the end of our live stream today. So hope it can help as well. So see you in the next week.